Mr. Padarath arrived at the Couva Anglican Primary School around 8 a.m. and finished the entire process almost an hour and 15 minutes later. And the UNC candidate was not happy with the election agency's preparation for the poll. Mr. Padarath said he was not satisfied with the arrangements for the elderly and disabled.
Again, I understand the constraints of holding an election during a pandemic. However, they had 5 weeks and plus. We knew an election was due constitutionally this year. COVID had reached our shores months ago, and they could have done a lot better with respect to putting provisions in place to deal with the persons that are most vulnerable participating in today's election.
But the PNM's Laventil East Mova candidate Adrian Leons, who voted at the same polling station, did not share the same view.
Yeah, they're exercising it very well. They have markers on the ground, so you're spread up 6 feet apart, and you sanitize your hand, you have your mask and everything, so it's very safe. I'm pleased with what I'm seeing there.
Meanwhile, the UNC's Couva South candidate Rudy Indarsingh was also critical of the EBC for its preparations. He claimed there were instances of people being unaware of what specific line they had to follow to cast their vote.
We are operating in what is called a different environment, a normal new, and I would expect that all the information officers who have been engaged by the EBC should have been very proactive this morning to receive people and guide them in a particular direction.
At the Couva South Government Primary, the PNM's La Hoqueta Tal Paro candidate Foster Cummings expressed surprise by the high voter turnout. He said he heard there were similar scenes in the constituency he hopes to represent.
I am very confident. This morning, from all reports, the polling stations at La Hoqueta Tal Paro, there are very, very long lines heading out into the streets. People are very anxious to cast their vote, and I'm very optimistic that I will be victorious later tonight when the polls have closed and the votes are counted.
Sunil Lalla, TTT News.